said, just run your hand down the side of your body. He meant reaching down the side of your leg with your hand and tilting over like a happy little teapot. And I went, oh, he feels it too. And I stroked the side of my body in a very sensual way.
Would you please welcome the wonderful Nikki Britton?
Yeah.
How's your back?
I haven't been back. So that tells you, how my back is going. I just wanted to get out in front of any allegations that might come out there. That happened during lockdown. I hadn't touched another human for 5 months. I misread the signals. It was my fault.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
I am okay. In fact, after that, I was talking to my therapist and she was talking about how, I know, a few giggles from the audience. Oh, she's got a therapist. What a shock. It's pretty obvious. But she said that I might have been suffering oxytocin depletion.
What's that?
Okay. I don't know. Yeah, so it's this thing, obviously we know oxytocin is the bonding hormone that all mammals have, but we release it when we touch or connect with other mammals. Why is this so funny?
I'm just going a little bit ahead in the story. So, is it true you just hadn't touched anyone in...
Yeah, I hadn't touched anyone. It was so long. You know when we all came out of lockdown and everyone's sort of like socially, you're a bit like, oh, no, I've forgotten how to have a conversation. Apparently that's oxytocin depletion. And I was real low. And I went to my osteopath who understood what was going on, luckily. But that's what happened. Apparently you can release it through touching yourself as well. So it's weird that I had... to be honest, that's all I've been doing.
Hey, your new show's called Getting Out in Front of It.
Yeah.
I think it's been 2 years since you have done a show like this. How have you spent the last 2 years? How have you been spending your time, aside from releasing oxytocin?
At every chance I get, don't I? It's weird, you know, people say you would pick up a skill, maybe, like with all that time on your hands. No. I realise the best chance I have at picking up a skill now is if I have one of those accidents where I have a nasty knock to the head, wake up from the coma and I can play the piano. That's my best chance. Yeah. I did write some poetry in lockdown. Oh. But then I got my period, so that's what I was about. But with all of this kind of oxytocin depletion stuff... What are you doing, Hamish?
Hamish finds periods very funny.
I'm imagining your poem.
Spoiler alert, it's pretty chaotic. But I did an online seminar about raising your oxytocin and your serotonin, you know, like a bit of a mental health seminar. Yeah. And this wonderful woman dressed in more linen than was appropriate for her age, to be honest. She sort of talked about all of these ways you can lift your oxytocin and your serotonin. And this was on Zoom, so my camera was off, but she started to say having a laugh is one of the best ways to do that. And luckily in Australia, we have some of the best comedians in the world. And then she proceeded to put up photographs of a lot of Australian comedians, obviously taken from the Melbourne Comedy Festival website when we'd done the gala, and there was a photo of me, my very own face, my very own moment, where I thought, who's caring for the carer? You know? Here I am lifting the spirits of the nation, and I'm in the mental health seminar.
Well, Nikki, you have left your house. You have been out and about because you were at my engagement party recently.
Yeah, I was.
Can you tell everyone about what happened with the cartoonist? Because that was...
Firstly, who was a cartoonist at their engagement party?
I thought it'd be funny to have a cartoonist.
Well, it was funny. It's paid off for me in this bit because another wonderful comedian, Cameron Duggan, and I said, let's get our portrait done together. Yeah. And during the afternoon, all of the women who had got their portrait done, he was very generous in the chest area. Was making ladies very well endowed. And I don't naturally have a problem in that area. And so we thought, OK, well, what's he going to do here? Incredibly respectful. If anything, really What's happened to my jawline? I can sharpen a knife on it.
After you looked at it, you were looking at him like, what's this?
Maybe he ran out of ink.
I'm shocked. Maybe that is. Look at this jawline.
generous, I guess.
Head to our website for details on how to catch Nikki's show, getting out in front of it as it tours around the country. Would you please thank our fave, Nikki Britton?
Yeah.